got a really nice, small, restored cup. Thank you, young man.
Got another one of the Big Knight family tractors, Miles. This is the 47 Super 8 tractor, out from St. Elizabeth, Missouri. Nice, pretty little thing. Thank you, sir.
Farmall B, another of the Dicknett farms in St. Elizabeth, and Norbert is running it right here. And as it says, cultivation in the decal. This was a one row. This was especially liked by people that cultivated because small type farming, because you can look right down the road. You see the clutch and the brakes are all on one side, steering wheel where it was great for cultivating and other practices.
All right, Miles, we got a rare piece coming up now. This is a 1924 Farmall Regular. What's unusual about this piece, it is serial number 529. It's the 29th tractor built. They built 200 of these by hand to start, and this is the 29th tractor built. Paul Cummins of Amsterdam, Missouri, owns that tractor.
Here is history right here, ladies and gentlemen. Whenever they made the Farmall, that was the first produced row crop tractor right there, and boy, you got an early one there. Farmall Super C, 1952, Paul and David Rackers of Jeff City. Completely restored in 07, been in many trades, and it's looking good, and we hope to see you tomorrow when we have that I Think I Can tractor pull.
Hey, Miles, I got another example of what these little tractors did. This was a nice little piece. We saw this yesterday, and today he's got it running. He must have dried up last night, you think? It's a little C. He's got a 1949 C Farmall tractor. Dan Schaefer of Jefferson City, Missouri, sold. That's who's showing it. It's owned by Paul and Geneva Rackers from Jeff City. Came off of a farm auction at Useful, Missouri. So what I want to show you and talk about a little more is that combine. That's a 1952 Model 52R International Harvester Combine. You can see its power takeoff pivot. It's about a, what you say, Miles, 40-inch, 52-inch cut. So you can tell with that power takeoff, if you had any wheat at all, you had a load on that thing. It just runs very nicely. He's got a straw beater out the back. Oh, got another M Farmall. Lots of here. This is a 1947 Model M. Mike and Linda Kessel of St. Elizabeth. It is a good sounding, good running tractor. You all got her slicked up. Looking good. Thank you.
H Farmall, 1945. Vinny, Jim, and Elaine Kiesel. And they're from St. Elizabeth. Boy, we got the St. Elizabeth really covered here. This is has the M&W hand clutch right there. I hope it works because you can't find parts for them.
Next up, we got a W6, 1947 model. This is a W6 McCormick, for the International Standard Install, Rodney Garnett of Post Summit, Missouri. This tractor will pull 414 plows and Missouri jumbo bottom. How you, sir?
Farmall 8, owner Harold Birchfield, O'Fallon, Missouri. Chosen by Harold, and he's got a super Farmall, a nice H Farmall right here, row crop. That's how they come, right there. And they plow the sod and raise the grain for many farmers.
Coming up next, we got a 1935 tractor that's very unusual. This is a WD-40. It's a diesel McCormick gearing. This is owned by David and Angie Jones of Hatterley, Texas, formerly of Pilot Grove, Missouri. Noah Jones is running it. It's number 519. So this is a very early diesel wheel tractor. Beautiful example of that model, Kyle.
And was also displayed right at the St. Louis Fair, the World Fair of that design. It has a lot of history behind it. I was going to say that was the Olympic tractor's 36th Chicago World Fair. Also, we're going to be taking it over and putting it on the sawmill here in just a minute. If you want to see a full sawmill, it'll be there in about 10 minutes. Thank you, David. Always a pleasure. Yes, that tractor was the exhibit and at the World's Fair years ago, and it has a lot of history, and David brought it back from the dead. I mean the dead. Talking about live right here. Ron Strange from Oak Grove, Missouri with his 1956 400 Farmall. Big Red is what he has dubbed the name of this one, and it envisions all the playing or pulling, no job's too big or too small for International Harvester. And right here, this man fabricated this tractor, built this tractor from scratch, and then a few years ago he sold the tractor and he went to Colonel White in Kentucky. And he had it for a while, and when Mr. White had some health problems, he called Ron back up and said, "You got a chance to buy your tractor back, do you want it?" And he jumped at the chance, then totally went through it again and restored it to its present condition. He will be at Powell Gardens up near Kansas City the first weekend in October at Powell Gardens Big Tractor Show, and it is a good one. I encourage all of you to participate in that Saturday, Sunday, first Saturday, Sunday of October. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it is a good one. But here is what this means, Richard Rackers, is we like to pull, we like to play, and we like to do it on an international right here. Ladies and gentlemen, he can hear you now before he starts it up. Let's give him a hand.
Smell it.
Need a little shot of giddy up and go juice. Just got too much gas on force on one side. Hang loose a minute. Well, Joe, before you run your battery down, can we roll him off to the side here with some help? Help, help. My goodness. As soon as it recovers its atmosphere and it up, but it's right now, we got too much going on. We wanted to wait and watch you anyway, Ron. We wanted to take some pictures of it. So
Nothing like a
now you
good
get a picture.
starting demonstration, although I don't know why he didn't pedal that off now. I think he just put those big legs out there and pedals along and goes right on. Well, we're going to take a little break from International right now and do road rolling.
It's red, isn't it?
It's red, got a red hood. This is a piece that's the first time we've been able to drive it through the parade here. This is a Buffalo Springfield road roller. It came out of St. Louis, Missouri. It came out of actually the Museum of Transportation. They had it in their collection, and they disposed of some items here several years ago, and were able to give this one to us. Jeff Hewitt spent couple of years working on it, getting it running. Then he started the restoration and got it about this far. We don't know exactly what year it is. I guess mid-20s. 1929, we do know. All right, it's 1929, first year, 5-ton, Buffalo Springfield road roller. So we're getting more information on this all the time. Nice addition to our show, and we'll be rolling the roll now. All right, I got a card on this next International, the 504, as you can see. It's a 1962 model, diesel, with a Dodge amplifier, 46 horse, Nathan Wells from the St. Louis, Missouri. He bought it in 2007. Rebuilt it, sounds like he's got her going good. Thank you, John.
Dale Dahl, the other man that's the instigator of putting on this feature and helping with everything. Really nice work here, a nice international feature we have. He's driving his 706 Farmall, and Dale is from Fayette, Missouri. This is, I think, the first year out, isn't it? 64 was the first year. I built over 52,000 of these tractors. They were offered in LP, diesel, gas, fast hitch, 3-point, or bareback. it was very well sold for ice, and it sure was a very popular model. Thank you, Dale.
All right, thank you, Dale. Next up, we've got a little older tractor again. This is a 1927 model. It didn't see international white using red on the tractors that time. This is 27 Farmall Regular. It's owned by Bill Montgomery of Columbia. This tractor has an original cultivator. It's also unusual in that it was at the first red tire roundup that we held in 1993. It was also on the DuPont Classic Tractor calendar in 2000, May of 2000. And it's been on the RFD TV several times. Bill has the distinction of having 3 of the classic tractor calendar tractors that I'm aware of. He may have painted more than that, but he has done at least 3 tractors that have appeared on the DuPont Classic Tractor calendar, and that's one of them.
Farmall A, John Rackers from Jefferson City, and this is a 1944 model. I took 2 Farmall A's and made one out of them. About 50% of it is my dad's original tractor. Well, we hope that Dad is looking down and saying, job well done right here. And we like family tractors. He and I know all about that. Nice job, sir.
All right, next up we got a little 80. 1939, getting right in there early. Farmall 8, Sonny Martin of New Bloomfield, Missouri has this nice tractor. Thank you, sir.
Farmall A up next, 1944. 44 must have been a good year. Sonny Martin from New Bloomfield, Missouri, and known by Tim Martin, and he's got a real early. You don't see a lot of these A's out anymore. I don't know where they all went. They built a fair number of them, but they don't seem to have survived real well, but he's got a nice early example right there.
All right, got a little later, earlier example now, an F20. Another nice F20 Farmall. This one is 1937 model, Corey Burton of New Bloomfield, Missouri. Sorry, so you don't have to use that old crane model. Good picture.
Anybody got a chain in their back pocket? Real close? Yeah, she died on it. JJ let the clutch out too fast. Is anybody, just come on around and we'll get something to happen here real quick. Anybody close to a chain, bring us a chain or something, we'll give this exhibit a pull. I tell you, what did I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? Everybody's got a chain in their back pocket, although that's not a big one, but it'll work. Now, we're going to have a lesson here in how to break the lead of tractor.
All right, this is a 38 W.C. Allen. Indian Sir Rice of Frankenstein, Missouri. So, thank you, sir. That's a nice old original WC.
Thank you for your effort there.
Gonna pay a little hay miles.
Massey Ferguson 50. And it is a 59 model, Roy Francis from Harrisburg, Missouri. Shows the Roy. And behind him is what is also interesting. And speaking of case, we will put it on your calendar, mark it on the wall, write it on your forehead. We'll have the National Case Show next year. This is a Case stationary baler, not for sure of the vintage. Also owner Roy Francis from Harrisburg. Stationary, and this is one of the smaller models. And they've been had it in use, and we'll continue to have bale some straw here at the show. And you can see it.